time to stop the arguing, quit the fighting, and finally get a solution to your disagreement. Welcome to Three Men and a Lady.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship.
Please stop crying.
Don't cry about it. Talk about it. Call now at 239-888-5675. Three Men and a Lady on BMR. Coach Bob will hopefully join us here sometime in the hour. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Great to have you on the show today as we are about to jump into what I call Three Men and a Lady, and this is basically us sitting back having a conversation about relationships. If you have a dispute in your relationship, drop it into the comments in one of the lives that you're watching. We'll see it right here on our feed. You can do that right at Big Mama Radio on Facebook, Twitter, and so many other places. X, I'm sorry. Also, you can also slide into the DMs, or you can shoot us a text at 239-888-5675. There's so many things that you can do to get your question in, and we've got a few questions already coming up. But first, when it comes to bad behaviors, lying and cheating and drinking, where do you rank? Yahoo polled men and women to find out their worst behaviors and biggest pet peeves. Both men and women admitted committing these top 10 bad behaviors. Number 10, lied about the number of people they had sex with. Number 9, lied about their age. Number 8, cut ahead of someone in line. Number 7, sent a nasty email. Number 6, cheated on a test. Number 5, cursed out a stranger. Number 4, lied about their weight. Number 3, gave another driver the finger. Number 2, hung up on someone. And number 1, acted rudely. Ooh, good Lord.
Okay, I have wait, is this to see how many we got out of 10?
Yeah, about 7.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right. Are these lame girlfriend moves when it's essential to approach relationships with empathy and understanding? Here are some of the lighthearted and playful examples of what some might consider lame girlfriend moves. All right?
Okay.
Lame girlfriend move or not. The overthinker. She sends a paragraph-long text analyzing every detail of your last conversation, even if it was about pizza toppings.
Yes.
Lame. Do not send a text message longer than 2 sentences. He's not reading it past that.
No. No, I don't like to type a lot.
The foodie, she insists on taking photos every meal and share together, turning your dinner date into a mini photo shoot.
That's me.
Yeah.
I love it.
I know a dude who broke up with a girl because of it.
Oh, I love taking
They
pictures.
couldn't have
of food.
dinner. He was like, I just want to have dinner.
Yeah.
No.
I just want to have dinner.
The clingy texter, she bombards with messages like, hey, what's up? Miss you. Within minutes of each other. I don't know.
Nah.
I don't
That
think
means
that's
they
lame.
care about
All right.
you.
I like that. I like the attention. The social media stalker, she accidentally likes a photo from 3 years ago while scrolling through your Instagram feed. Look, if you go through a girlfriend,
Yeah, who cares?
yeah, I'm good with that too. Not lame. The pet name enthusiast, she calls you babe, honey, and sweetie. No, I don't think that's lame either. The playlist maker, she creates a personalized Spotify playlist for every mood, occasion, and phase of your relationship.
That used to be me in high school. Like, for real.
Yeah.
I had a song for everything.
Right? You had the sex tape? Yeah, you
had a
did.
song
You
for
had the little,
everything.
little CD you put on.
This month I'm depressed and it's cranberries nonstop. You know, like that was my segment of that.
The surprise planner, she surprises you with random gifts and date nights, even if it's just Tuesday evening. Why is that lame?
Yeah, why is that?
That's amazing if she does that.
I would date her.
Right. The PDA champion, she insists on holding hands, cuddling, and stealing kisses in public places, much of your embarrassment.
I love that.
I'm 50-50 on that.
I love that. I was a PDA person till I met Sean. Like, he corrected me and was like, I don't do that in public. And I'm like, oh.
The inside joke creator, she invents quick inside jokes that only the two of you understand, leaving others puzzled. That's strange. And then I saw and thought of you, Sender. She shares memes, articles, and cat videos that remind her of you regardless of the context.
I do that. Is that bad?
Yeah, you're lame. You're lame as shit. I just found out.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I send him pictures of monkeys and then he sends them back to me. Like, we just send weird things to each other.
All right. Questions coming in. We're ready to take them now. If you've got a question, you know how to send it in. Hit us up on the text line. 239-888-5675 is the number.
We want to fix your life.
Right. That's what we want to do. We're so good at it. Trust
so
us.
good.
You just got to trust us. That's the deal. You just
I don't
gotta
have a
trust us.
degree or anything. anything, but
My boyfriend's ex, who still struggles with their breakup, showed up at our place crying while I was away, and he let her stay the night in our bed. He set up a camera to prove to me that nothing happened, and the footage shows him comforting her, hugging and kissing her forehead, but nothing beyond that. While he told me everything immediately the next morning, I feel deeply hurt, especially since he didn't answer my calls during the night. James wants my understanding and forgiveness, and while I have proof of nothing physical happened, this isn't how I envisioned starting our life together. What are healthy next steps for our relationship to move forward?
Cut and run.
I would have left him. Like, I would have left.
Yeah.
I would have left him.
When does he set the camera up? After everything went down.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, he's just trying to be a gentleman.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Come here, girl.
You know what you do?
Lay your head down and just cry a little bit. You'll
Yeah.
feel all right in a little bit.
Yeah, you say,
It
go
takes a
home to
special
your
kind
mother.
of person to do that one.
You tell him, go home to your mom.
God, you guys are so vicious. Allie, good morning. Joshua, good morning. Welcome. Great to have you guys on the show. And Josh, yeah, we will see you in a little bit. My girlfriend recently confessed that she got blacked out drunk at a party with my friends, including Jay, and ended up in his bed without any memory of what happened. She was devastated, apologizing, saying she remembers vomiting and Jay helping her, but woke up naked and unsure if they had sex until Jay gave a vague yes. I didn't go to the party because of work, and a friend had texted me saying she passed out on the couch, so I didn't worry at the time. We've been together 4 years, lived together, and she's never been blacked out drunk before. Now I'm left trying to figure out what happened and how to move forward, especially since I've trusted these friends for years. Any advice on how I should approach this situation?
Why wasn't he there when she was getting blacked out drunk? What was his excuse? That's what I want to know. So it's his fault.
What?
Yeah.
Jay is going to get shot right as I break up with her.
Right.
I'm going to catch a case because of Jay.
You know
Yeah.
you can't trust her.
All right?
I'm rolling to Jay's place after she moves out.
Jay gives a vague yes. Jay should have gave a scared yes is what he should have
Yeah.
said. Jay goes,
He should have denied the whole thing.
yeah, I did it. Sorry. Yeah.
Well, it's probably not the first time. That's
what's
why
going
it wasn't his
right.
Yeah.
That you got to break up with her 4 years. Be glad it ain't 8 years. All right, man. Let me make you feel better about it. I don't think there's any
Allie
saving that
says
relationship.
she's for the streets.
She's for the streets. That's right out.
Right. It sounds like Jay is getting a chat, and
If it
she's
was
for
the
the
first
street.
time, if it was the first time, she just opened the door to the streets.
Listen, I want to just say it out loudly so everybody hears it and knows it real quick. She has been hooking up with him.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to continue to hook up with him. And that's just the first time that she felt like
She forgot
she
about
doesn't remember it.
it. Yeah, she forgot about it.
So she's starting to
I
feel
don't-
like she has a problem.
I don't buy that. Don't remember it story. I mean,
Right.
I've had times where things were fuzzy, but I still remember roughly
Get
what
naked.
went down. Yeah.
Right? Who doesn't remember that part?
Right.
I don't remember getting into my house sometimes.
What?
Yeah, like if
Oh
I'm
my
like
God.
really trash, I don't remember the ride home.
That's
'Cause
crazy.
you fell asleep.
Well, yeah, that too.
I mean, people remember their drunkest sexcapades
Right.
at all times. I
oh
agree.
yeah, if I'm mobile, I'm gonna remember.
I chat with 2 times 4. What does that mean?
2x4.
Oh,
Chat with a 2x4.
Oh,
there you
Whack you
go.
in your head.
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, all right. That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. Who does that?
Where was he though? Why wasn't he
apparently
with her?
Allie? So you don't mess around.
Yeah, don't mess around with Allie, man. She'll 2x4
Why
ya.
does he have to be there? She went out with friends that he trusted. He said that in the
Yeah.
message. He doesn't have to
He
babysit her.
trusted friends with his girlfriend.
That's why
Bad
your
choices.
girlfriend doesn't go out with your guy friends. That's not
Bad
a good
choice.
idea.
I'm just saying.
We talked
You know
about
what?
this a few weeks
Let me
ago.
tell you why I
girls
love my
hanging out
wife.
with guy friends.
Let me
Bad
tell you why.
idea.
Let me tell you why I love my wife. She's going to take a little trip with Hannah in July, and they're trying to find something to do. And I was like, well, there's always like Vegas or New York City. She's like, I don't want to go to either one of those without you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's not where I go without you. And so
Yeah.
we were thinking of different places, and I was like, you got to
like to a
hit-
tea house or something that you
or-
would totally hate that I would want to do. That would be like my thing. I'll be like, I want to go to a little tea house that has like
That's
like,
what
a little
basically what they're
boutique.
going to like Boston. They're
And,
going to go
like,
to the Boston area or something. I think
See?
they're going to do something like that. I don't know. I
She's
better
a
not
good girl.
spoil it. I know that they're. Oh look, she's watching right now. That's
You
crazy. Ah, damn it. But I said that you should go experience something that's a little different
Yeah.
that neither one of you have been to. She was like thinking St. Augustine. I said, well, that's still Florida.
Yeah.
Get out of Florida. Go do something. Go to Philadelphia. Go somewhere fun. Like I'll send you to Philly. I want to go forth. We're doing all these new things like Thanksgiving at Hannah's and Christmas and Gatlinburg.
Yeah, you got a whole.
I want to do 4th of July in Philly.
Oh, that'll be cool in the birthplace of like the 1776.
Right. The Liberty Bell
Yeah.
there. And the reason I want to do that is I love Philly. I love Philly. I absolutely love Philly. B, great food. And I guarantee you 4th of July is off the chain in Philadelphia.
Oh, I'm sure.
I don't think I've ever done it.
That's
I wasn't there long
I
enough.
spent 2 years in Philly, 2.5 years in Philly. It was a fun town. There's always something to do. It's
Right.
It's not the nicest of towns, but there's always
I
something
spent 5
really
months
cool
before
to
they
do.
threw me out.
Yeah.
They threw you out of Philly?
Oh, yeah.
Why am I not shocked by
Yeah.
this? Did you keep ringing the Liberty
That radio
Bell?
station was like, get out.
Right.
And we bought you a moving van to get out, even. I was like, you're going to help me move? Thanks. Yeah, leave.
And
now.
whatever gets you out the quickest.
Quickly,
Right.
sir.
Right.
Get your ass out of here, sir.
My wife and I have been together for 14 years, married for 7, and have 2 young children, ages 6 and 3. One, our relationship has grown distant over the past 3 years, with her withdrawing from romance and spending more time alone or with friends. Recently, she confessed that she may be a lesbian and wants to open our marriage so that she can explore her sexuality. But I'm strongly opposed. I suggested marriage counseling, which she has refused several times, and now she insists on this freedom daily, meaning I shoulder more child care and housework. She even threatened to relinquish her parental rights and leave the marriage if I don't agree. How can I encourage her to seek counseling and reconsider so we don't lose our marriage and our kids don't lose their mother? Oh, you can never be a mother of one of my children and say you're going to relinquish your parental rights. There'll be a lawyer with a paper within hours of your house.
Right.
Within
I'm
hours.
ready.
Within an hour. I would say within an hour, I would have the paper drawn up and hand delivered to your home.
I feel like this is a losing battle. I feel like she's just trying to give you courtesy to be like, I'm gonna go do this. If you want to come. But if you don't, I'm out.
She's trying to break up. She
She's
doesn't
trying to
want to be
break
in the
up,
relationship
yeah.
anymore. Absolutely, she doesn't want to be in the relationship anymore. But at the same time, you gotta you.
Colonel Indiana Longnut says threesome. He just took it there immediately. Done.
You can try it.
Yeah.
I doubt that they go for it. She just said that she's a lesbian. Her girlfriend won't swing both ways. Now, if you're smart,
Yeah.
go find you a side chick, bring her in, and be like, "What do you think of her?"
Yeah.
And then when you and the side chick get intimate, just forget about her and act like she doesn't exist.
And she's gonna be
She
busy with
said
her
some
girlfriend.
hurtful shit. And if you ever said to me that you wanted to give up parental rights, I'm telling you, you're
you
giving them
need
up.
to
They're
go.
gone. Don't ever threaten that.
Don't need to go.
Don't ever threaten that. I'll take my kids right now, and they don't have to worry about a mother. They'll get a new one.
I'm sorry. I think this lady already made her decision. She doesn't want a family with him, and she doesn't want to be with him anymore. She wants to be with a
Sharon,
girl.
good morning. Lee, good morning. Christopher, good morning. All welcome to the program. It's great to have you guys on. I got a couple of more. I think I got 2 more available.
All right. Tell me.
Let's go.
The Colonel's back.
I know, I sounded. I recently found out that my wife of 2.5 years cheated on me with her boss a few months before our wedding, and I have no idea how to move forward. We've been together for 10 years and have always been close, sharing the same friends and plans to start a family soon. This came to light when her boss's ex-partner sent me proof of the affair, revealing that my wife and her boss had slept together supposedly because she felt unsure about having only been with me. She confessed with visible guilt, blocked him, and has since offered to move out, go to counseling, or relocate. However, I'm struggling to reconcile with the mental image of them together and her ability to lie to me so convincingly for so long. I feel conflicted, wanting to forgive, but unsure I can truly move past it. Any advice on how to handle this insight from those who have been through the similar situations and would much be appreciated.
So she cheated with him while they were together, but they weren't married
Right, 2.5, a couple of months before.
before, and they've been together 10 years since.
My
Or was it-
wife of 2.5 years. They've been together 10. So in the middle of their
Oh.
relationship, a few months. So basically, a few
In the
months before the
7-year itch.
wedding.
Just without a wedding, without a marriage.
What-
When you think
I
about
don't
it.
care what you got to itch. She's out.
Why
I'm
is
just
this?
saying that's where it happened.
Why is this
She's out,
person sending
yeah.
this information?
Yeah. What is going on?
I mean, maybe she's trying to keep her job.
There's
I
a
don't know, but
motive.
she's still
No,
going.
listen,
No.
listen. It's been 2.5 years since that. Almost 3 years. Let's call it 3 years.
Yeah.
All right, 2 years plus 3 months. Let's just call it 3 years
3
since that
years.
affair.
Yeah.
3 years.
Still married the guy.
And now somebody wants to send visual proof to him so that he knows. There's only
But
two.
did he know about it 3 years ago?
No.
Or did he just get the
No.
He
visual
just,
proof?
he just got the visual proof. So, with that being said, who sends visual proof of an affair 3 years post affair? Who holds on to it that long?
A jilted ex.
A jilted ex. Or her.
Yeah, and if she's
Her
holding on to it,
options for him were: would you like me to move out, go to counseling, or relocate? She's looking for
she's
not
looking for an out.
right. I think she's looking for the out, and I think she found it. And the out may be with the guy that she had the affair with.
What if they were like kind of like on an off break like 3 years ago, and then she
It
hooked
don't
up with her
matter.
boss?
It don't matter. Once I got pictures, it's over.
And
The pictures are mental images. That's
Yeah,
hard
that's
to.
it. It's
You
over.
can find out that somebody cheated on you and get past that. If you visually have to look at it and have that mental image in your head,
yeah,
you'll never get past it. I believe that people will stray in a relationship, and there's always a reason behind it when that happens.
yeah,
But if the two love each other and can work past it, then you have to work past it. Now, a lot of people will sit here and say you can't. Now, you can't continually do it. It can't be like, oh, you did it again? It's got to be a one and done type of thing.
See,
You know
Allie
what I'm
says
saying?
counseling, marriage is worth the try.
Right. There you go. Allie's right. You and especially when you got if you do have kids involved, like you really got to throw it all in. Like you got to put everything into trying to make it work. I'm a firm believer in that. I'm also a firm believer in co-parenting, but that's a whole nother side story. But I want to thank everybody for being on. Kelly, good morning. Great to see you this morning. Fan, I see you. Good morning. Great to see you today. Here we go. Last question.
Okay.
Last question inside this segment. I have decided I don't want to have sex with my boyfriend till he starts actually doing some foreplay or acting intimate. I'm not saying, I said intimate like Entenmann's. I'm not saying I need a whole elaborate romantic setup for the past year or so. When we have sex, it's kind of been lackluster. When we do, it's just us deciding we are horny and no foreplay. Just spit on that thing.
Haktua.
And then that's it.
What do you think here? I'm not going to go deep into this, but he's definitely expressed how they don't have sex anymore and he wants to, but doesn't want to do anything to initiate it. I'm not sure there's really anything I can do here. I feel like I just wait till he decides to put in the effort, I guess. Put in the effort yourself. Good morning, Icy. Nice to see you, brother. Great to see you, man. Thanks for jumping in with us today. Yeah, instigate it yourself.
But maybe that's her kick. Maybe that's what gets her going is that he wants her. That would be her thing.
Maybe he wants that too.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't even want to do anything.
Yes, he's tired of the reason. Listen, there are different types of people out there for sure. All right, now I'm all for it. Like I like the build up. The build up is almost more important to me than the other part. Like
Right.
I like to build up to it. Like I like to wait for it to happen. Like let's get into it eventually, right? But then there's some that just don't want that. But there's some who do it all the time and never get it back.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to tell you the one thing a man wants more than anything in the world in a committed relationship. He wants the phone to ring in the middle of my statement.
Apparently.
Grab it real quick and just hold on. We'll be right with you. Give him a mute. All right, we'll be right with you. Hold on 1 second.
They put on road
We'll be right with you. Hold on. Just leave him there.
We'll be right with ya.
But a man wants you to walk in and say, take your clothes off. We're getting it in.
Yeah.
And the guy's going to be like, what? Really? Right on. And then you go up and start kissing him to go get it. Like
Yeah.
a man wants you to take it too. All right? He does. And he wants it more often than you think. All right? And sometimes a man will do this. And especially if you've been in a relationship a long time, a man will go, I wonder how long we'll go without her initiating it.
Yeah.
How long will we go
guys
without
suck
it?
Like that.
without her initiating it. And
It's a dumb game that you play, though.
right,
just so
because
know.
because you won't initiate it.
No,
You're
because
right.
we know what you're doing.
That's ridiculous.
No,
So, like, we just let it go.
That's the problem. Good morning, Big Mama Radio. Who's this?
Putting him on the.
Hey, what's up? It's Matt with First Class Delivery.
What's up, Matt? What's up, buddy?
Woo!
Hello?
I hear
You're
you.
here. We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Did I lose you?
No,
No.
we're here.
It's on Roadcast.
I think I lost you.
You didn't lose us. Hello. Well, all right.
All
Goodbye.
right, bye,
now you
Matt.
lost us.
Now you lost us. Now you lost us. So I think you got to jump in. You got to also jump in heartedly and let it be known. Like, that's the deal. Like, put it all out there and give it up and jump into it and be vulnerable.
It sounds like he doesn't want to be vulnerable.
Oh,
though.
come on already.
He wants to just get it in and get it out.
Because he's
That's what it is. That's what you just read to me.
I know that's what I'm reading to you, but she wants there to be foreplay. If she wants there to be foreplay, you can initiate it too.
Unless
You
he's
don't
a rock
just
and he's
bitch
just
about
sitting
it.
there like, oh, great, yeah, I'm fine. Like, you know how, like, disheartening that is and that makes you feel so unattractive?
I've
and
never
just, like,
seen.
disconnected?
I've listen. That doesn't happen.
It sounds like it does.
It doesn't happen. If you initiate foreplay, no guy's gonna be like, "Oh my god, I am in the middle of this book. Do you mind?"
Ooh, the book. It's just
Or
like,
I'm
that's
in the
the guy
middle
you're
of this
going.
video game. Do you mind? He's gonna be like, "F this controller, F this book. What's really going on?" And if he doesn't, guess what? I'll tell you.
What?
Go get his testosterone checked.
Yeah.
For
oh,
real.
that could be it. He may be having some issues. Maybe
Right.
his little buddy down there ain't responding as fast as he wants to.
Right. Well, no, because then he's just jumping into it. Maybe he's
Right.
on a pill. Maybe he's on a pill, and he's like, "The pill's working. Time to go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang. We're done. Get
There's
out."
a timer.
Bang, bang, bang. Not 3 times.
Now, don't get me wrong. There's sometimes just getting it in real quick is some of the best you'll ever have.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we got 8 minutes. You think we could do it in 8
I gotta
minutes?
go get the kids.
Right.
It's gotta be
I gotta
quick.
pick up the 8 minutes. All right. Right. I don't know. I don't. It's hard for me to say because what I firmly believe in relationships is that both people got to initiate it. Both people got to. And if you're not getting what you want, say it.
Yeah.
Say it. Hey, you think
That's
you could
true.
initiate it a little bit? That'd be cool. But it's cool. Like, it's cool with me. I don't make it. It's I'm gonna take you 8 minutes just to go to the bath. It's gonna. I love you, bro. Right. Even Icy says it. This is. I could write a book about this. I could legitimately, and I firmly believe I could write a book saying, "Hey, nibble on my ear."
Yeah. You're just gonna
That
put
could be the title.
suggestions.
You
Right.
just got the title right there.
Right. Hey, nibble on my ear.
There you go.
Because it's really the secret.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what I mean by the secret.
Call
And
me a
this
pet
is
name
great.
at
This
least
is
once.
this
Just
is
one
why it's
time,
this
I
is
ask.
why it's the secret.
Yeah.
Now I'm like I'm a man is gonna in a relationship where they're loved and they love each other. He's gonna like if the wife wants something, the man is gonna make sure that she gets it if she can't get it herself. Like you understand? Like
Yeah.
I believe that in a great successful relationship that happens. Well, even in those relationships, there's time where the man is going to go, maybe next month. Maybe we can pull that off next month. I don't know. I don't know, maybe. But you really want it. All right? The ultimate leverage is you nibble on his ear, and then boom, you get exactly
then
what
it's
you
done.
want. But you despise that. Like, "Ugh, I'm not doing that. What? I wish I got what I want for doing it. Because if I got what I want for doing it, I'd be like, damn, what's going on? I got that ice maker I've always wanted.
I got a nice thing because
I don't
nibbled
even
on
want
his
an
ear.
ice maker, but I just want to get one because I don't have one outside, so I'd like to have one. Let's get one.
Right.
Nibble on her ear.
Nibble.
Boom, it comes.
It shows up.
That's the shit. If I had that power, I'd be the most stoked dude alive.
Could you imagine you get whatever you want, but you just have to nibble on someone's ear?
But, right.
That's kind of weird. Like you gotta get closer. But
But
like,
that's the way it really is, ladies. You don't believe me?
Don't
Try
move.
it later on, Betty.
don't
As
move.
soon as I
It's
walk
coming.
out the door after the show, be like, get in the bedroom right now and rip your clothes off. He's going to be like, damn, yes, let's go.
Okay.
Dudes don't know how to react to it.
Sorry, that's my book reading time.
Yeah.
Get off me. I'm reading a
I'm
book.
reading a book.
I don't want you to feel special right now.
I just think it's important, and I've always said that since I started doing relationship advice on the radio, that if you throw a little elbow grease into it, then it's all going to work out better for everybody. And usually intimacy is dead in a relationship because one person isn't reciprocating the intimacy. It could be both, and that's where you need marriage counseling. But if one person is the giver and the other person is always the receiver,
Yeah.
and you know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about Whoopi, if you're always the receiver and you haven't given in a long time, stop for a second and give a little.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean giving like that. It may mean you just control it. Get on top, girl. Like, damn, what, you want me to get blunt with it?
Like, I'm okay. I can break a pelvis bone today.
Right.
It's good.
You
It's
do
all
what
good.
you got to do. Damn. Like, I'm just saying it just works a little bit. Well, thank you, everybody who jumped in with us. Hopefully, Coach Bob will be back with us next week. I didn't get a chance to talk to him today. If my future woman would lead here and there, plus play some games with me, watch some base football and UFC. Right. But that's a unicorn. She ain't getting that. So you'll get some of those. Like, you might find a woman who leads here and there, and you might some who play some games with you. But if she watches football, she probably don't watch UFC. And if she watches UFC,
He wants a BFF
she's playing
without
for a different
penis.
team.
Yeah, you want a BFF without a penis is what you're saying.
Right.
You know, like, it's kind of hard.
When I was young, I used to find it attractive when chicks played video games. Right?
Really?
I really did. I was like, hey, that's cool. You want to game with me?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's cool as shit. Right? Right
Right.
on.
And
But
then
there's
they're
nothing
better than you.
Well, no, there's nothing sexy about it.
Then they're better
Like,
than
there's
you.
no, like, if you beat her
Yeah.
at any game, you're not getting it in. If she beats you, it pisses you off.
Right.
And there's nothing where you're like, God, you look good with that controller on. Now, if you play naked games or something, it might be different, but just gaming, not sexy.
Yeah.
I'm
You
just saying.
can't be exactly like each other. That just doesn't work.
No.
I disagree. Sarah and I are almost
Identical.
identical in our feelings and our beliefs and way we look,
And
the
your
way we talk,
birthdays.
our birthdays are we're
That's why,
right.
because you got the same sign.
We got the same sign, like
Yeah.
legitimately.
Maybe you guys are the unicorn.
It,
Or maybe
it could
Betty
be
and
true.
I are.
It
We're
could
the
be
opposite
like
number.
for
We're
us.
completely the opposite. We are like, I'm on one spectrum and he's on the complete opposite of it. And we are completely different.
Yeah, I'm always right. She's always wrong.
In-
Have you had a
Incorrect,
failed
but that's okay.
relationship before, Betty?
I'm 50 years old, of course.
I mean, a really bad failed relationship. I'm not just talking about a girlfriend you broke up with. I'm talking about a shitty failed relationship.
Again, revert back to my
All
initial
right.
question.
Have you had a
Initial
bad
answer.
relationship prior to meeting him?
Yes.
That's different.
Yes, I have.
Two people that have bad relationships understand what it takes to be compatible in a relationship because they've had bad relationships, right?
Right.
So when you guys got together, you learned to accept some things. It's like me and Sarah. She accepts a lot from me. Like, like she'll know. I'll come home. I'll say I'm tired. I'm going to lay down.
Yeah.
She never. If I say that, she knows I'm tired
Yeah.
because I'm a workaholic. So if I come home and go, damn, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go lay down. She's like, go lay down.
She's like,
Even
"Good.
if she
I don't
has
wanna hear your
plans or
bitch."
she wants to do something,
Yeah.
she's so understanding of that. She just needs to let me rest because I'm a better person when I rest. And I'm learning things about myself. I'm stoked about life right now. Like, I'm stoked about what I'm learning about myself. You have to find where the source of things, and that's something since I'm on my bandwagon right now, I'm just going to continue for a second.
Go for it.
You have to find the source of things and the source of things that are affecting you. If your wife or your husband says, "Hey, you didn't know you used to be nice to the girl at the drive-thru. What happened?"
Yeah.
And then you're like, "I am still nice to her, Sean. Shut up."
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
And you need to realize that. And
Yeah.
you don't have to admit it to Sean. Sean's not asking you to commit, confess your inability to be nice to somebody to me. They pointed it out because they love you. They're hoping that you notice it. Once you do notice it, you got to find the source of that.
Right. And why?
What is making you
What's the trigger?
Right. What's the trigger? Is there something you're doing every day, or is there something you're eating every day? Is there something you're watching every day? Is there something that you're breathing every day? Is there something you're drinking? Like, it could be a number of different things, but there's a trigger that's making that odd behavior that's made Sean notice a change in you.
Right.
It could be chemical. Your hormones could be unbalanced. There's like a lot of different options.
Menopause.
But you have to
don't know.
you have to want to find that
Yeah.
source. And if you find that source and you find out where the source of that negative is coming from, it's going to change you forever.
Yeah.
I've recently have.
Really?
And I'm very happy about it. And I don't need to share
That's
it with
very,
anybody, but
like,
I came to the realization that something
mature.
was causing
Yeah.
a conflict in my family, and not something to where it was going to end my family or my marriage, but I didn't like that our smooth circle wasn't running so smooth anymore. And it had to be something about me. So I went and found the source. I think I found the source, and we'll see where it goes from there.
So you made changes to
I make
kinda-
changes on a regular basis, and I try to make a change on a reg. And I try to take the advice that Sarah gives me, my wife, my significant other, my partner in life, my best friend, my partner in business. When she tells me things, I try to absorb that instead of just going, bah!
Yeah.
Now, my initial reaction to her, and if she was in the room, she would say it right now. I'd be like, what you know?
Don't tell me what to do.
Don't tell me how to act.
And then you
But
walk away. You're like, oh
right,
man.
yeah, she's right.
Why
She's
did I
right.
say
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. Or no, I walk. Mine. See, just for the record, I think I've said this before. I don't take criticism well.
Yeah.
I just don't. But I hear it, and
Yeah.
I hear it well. But I don't take it well. So if you give me criticism and I look at you, Betty, and go, what? You know, shut up. You're going to be like, okay, cool. I don't know much, but I said it. I feel good. I'm going to hear
But
it.
there you go.
But I don't take it well.
Yeah.
And I don't take it well. And it might be the reason in my career that I've had so many different employers is because I don't take it well.
Yeah.
And you got to, and the only people I do take it well are from good coaches. And I've always said this. If you're a great coach, Bob's a good example. Like
Yeah.
Bob is always a person that knows how to speak to you, but sometimes he talks to you like you're one of his players all the time. And that's just crazy. But that's the deal. If you can be a great coach, you can be a great boss. I bet you it's amazing to work with Bob.
Yeah.
If the people that work under him probably love it because he sees their
Potential.
potential. And a coach knows this. If you're coaching a team, this is what you do. Sean, man, you can throw the ball a country mile, man. I just want to tell you that, man. You have been killing it, bro. Look how far you can throw that football, bro. I've coached a lot of quarterbacks. None of them have thrown the ball the way you've thrown it. We got to work on that accuracy this week, all right? We got to really work on it. We got to figure out how to way to dial that in so that accuracy is right on point. Because if you can get 100% accurate the way you're throwing the ball, we're going to be killer. Can you work on that accuracy for me? That's the way you coach. That's the
Yeah.
way you give criticism. I just told him his accuracy sucks, but I didn't say, hey, man, your accuracy's way off. man.
No,
Can
you gave
fix
him
that
props.
shit?"
You had him walk away
I
kind
blew
of
up
like,
his
"Oh,
ego.
I did something good.
I
Yeah.
told him how great he is at
Yeah.
something. And everybody's great at one thing. You just have to find it to give them that compliment. And it's the way you're a boss. Now, I'm going to be as real as I can right now while I'm in the middle of this. It's the downfall of Beasley right now locally. They brought in people that aren't good coaches, people that don't know how to speak to great talent. Listen, there are very few great talents in the radio industry anymore, and I don't have a problem saying I'm one of them. If you gave me a paid team of 15, we'd be the biggest damn show in the country. In the country, hands down. The
Yeah.
bigger shows have amazing payrolls that they can pay these people to do certain things.
Oh, yeah.
And they do great things. We are just a grassroots radio show coming on every day, giving you the news, hoping, boosting your ego and getting you to the next level, and you hearing something that makes a difference. And that's just all I want to say. That's all I wanted to throw out there, man. It makes a difference on how you coach great talent. If you're the boss of somebody, remember that your great talents are hard to find, and you got to treat them special. And I have somebody that's been working for me for big events since the day I've started it. I've got a couple that have worked for me since the day I started. I take care of them,
Yeah. Oh,
whatever
yeah.
they need. There was a person who used to work here. I took care of them, whatever they needed, because they're great at what they do. And I want to keep those people on my team.
Right.
And whatever I got to do to keep that person on the team until there's two types of people on every team. There's liabilities and then there's assets. You get to choose how you want to be. You either want to be an asset or a liability. And if you don't know what you are, you're the liability.
Right. Right.
I know when I'm an asset, and I know that, and I hold that value very well with myself. All right, let me get off that.
And every
I can
now
hear
and
Sarah
then,
saying move on.
you got a nibble at your.
I'm going to give some nerd news here. Do you know what the worst password of the year is, Sean?
Password 1, 2, 3.
All right, hold on. Let's
Many
get
of them
this.
come along.
Trump 2024.
Don't Google it.
Amazingly, people still use password 1 exclamation.
Trump 2024.
Password 1 was in the top 10 worst passwords ever used. It was number 5.
People still do it.
Not number 1, though.
Yeah.
The number 1 most commonly hacked password that Americans used in 2024. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Secret.
exclamation. Secret.
Secret.
Yeah, that's another one.
That password took less than a second to be hacked and has been used more than 328,000 times. The second worst was what you just said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. and the number and which is number 1 globally. The rest of the top 10 worst U.S. passwords: QWERTY123, QWERTY1, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, password 1, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 1 2 3 4 5, and ABC 1 2 3.
You know, it's interesting because, you know, obviously you don't want to use passwords on that list, but it's become less important nowadays because of AI. AI has been introduced, and it will shrink the size of your password very quickly. So, for instance, you know, if you use a capital in the first letter of your password now, well, you've just reduced the difficulty of determining that letter by AI by 75%, because 90% of the people out there use a capital letter in their first word of their password. So it eliminates your other 3 character groups immediately. And about 60% use an exclamation at the end. So when you have those 2 variables in your password, well, now your password's literally 1.75 characters smaller, and a password that's 1.75 characters smaller is hackable in a couple days.
Weird science.
So just those 2 variables.
It was good information. I just wanted to mess with you.
Changed it.
Look at him go.
I love it. See,
Look,
you just entered
threw
his
fire-
wheelhouse.
Right, woo. I just threw fire on the nerd and the nerd on the nerd fire. It worked out really good.
I've got numbers. I've got
Other
messages.
common bad ones include I love you, baseball, princess, football, monkey, and sunshine.
Use a sentence.
Yeah, use a sentence.
I love BMR.
Yeah.
Use a sentence. That's a good idea. I like to use for no, I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to say that'd be stupid.
Yeah, don't say that.
I like to use things though. I learned when I built websites, people would always have to give me access to their servers so I could go in and set up the website on their server, right?
Yeah.
And they would give me the passwords, and I'm like, ooh, I really like that. I'm going to use that with my own passwords. That's really good. I like that a lot. Ooh, I'll use that too. Now my password's all a combination of their shit.
Yeah. You just took everybody's stuff.
Right. I was like, good idea. That's a great idea. That is one of the ideas I stole. I think it was one of the greatest ever, but it may be a bad idea. Who knows? What time is it? Oh, we got 10 minutes to get into some what? No way. You want to? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Moose wanders into company's garage, tramples BMWs. What?
A moose?
No way.
Yeah, Moose. Bullwinkle went in there. Hey, Bullwinkle here. I wandered into a company's garage in Sweden and trampled over 3 BMW cars, causing about $20,000 worth of damage before taking off. Victor Orntregering, company director at Schwedeman BMW specialist, was putting his boat into storage at the company's garage in the outskirts of Gothenburg when they heard loud noises. He investigated and the commotion and discovered a moose called an elk in Sweden had wandered into the garage and was climbing all over the trio of parked BMW cars, including a restored BMW 850i. The company shared video of the incident on YouTube. No humans or animals were injured during the moose's visit, and the massive beast fled the garage on its own accord after causing nearly $20,000 worth of damage.
Oh my goodness.
You can't leave. If you have moose that live in your area, you
Yeah.
Close the
cannot
garage.
leave your garage open ever. You can't leave your front doors or back doors even a little bit unlocked. Like if you have a screen door because it's nice out,
Yeah.
you got to leave it locked because
Make sure they don't see you enter your passcode on the garage door.
you laugh. When I lived in Alaska, I'll never forget. I'm in the living room. I'm hanging out with my boy. And we're just, I think we were watching football or something on television. And his wife starts screaming from the kitchen.
Oh.
There's a moose in his kitchen.
Oh
They
my
came
god.
in through his open back door. It was a beautiful day, so she had the door wide open and a little thing on it. And the door
Yeah.
open. Moose walked right in.
Oh my god.
Was jacking the whole kitchen up. Bam, 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 bam. And the problem is,
And what do you
moose,
do? How do you get it
can't
out?
get them out very easily. They're
No.
hard to get out. We had to call somebody.
Oh my god. You can't
It's
write
like
it
the
out.
Adam, what is the Adam Sandler movie where
Now,
the moose
the
would
thing
get him out of
is,
bed? and
thing
run
is,
around
it
the
was barracks, and
Oh, so the military.
so the military had to fix it.
Y'all riding mooses out of that the lady's house.
Right, bro. Craziest thing I've ever seen in my life was the moose in Alaska. That and the bears.
Bears,
The bears.
yeah.
The bears. You would put food in your rucksack, go out on a mission, come back. Your rucksack would be 150 miles down the road. Like it would be ripped apart, shredded. But they smelled everything.
Everything,
You could
yeah.
only take MREs in Alaska. You can't try to slip something else out into the field. The bears smell everything except for an MRE. Florida Museum attempting paper rocket world record. What? No way. The
Paper
Orlando
rocket.
Science Center in Florida is aiming to set a Guinness World Record for the most people simultaneously launching paper rockets, scheduled for Saturday in the Dr. Phillips Syndrome. The event requires at least 250 participants, each flying a paper rocket.
Oops.
There we go. Paper rocket, a straw launch toy made entirely of paper. The people are invited to arrive by 10 a.m. in space for up to 300 people on first come first served basis. A Guinness World Record will be there to verify the attempt. Joanne Newman, the center's president, said the event is designed to spark curiosity and celebrate STEM skills.
Really? I can make a paper rocket. No, I can't.
250 ain't that many.
I like it.
I feel like we can get more than 250 people together and just pre-make the rockets and beat the record.
And what we do, we just all just throw them like just standing around?
How does this work?
Do I have to be on a like elevated place or what?
All right.
Get on the roof?
Hold on.
There's no fire because it's paper, so you
All right,
do it
right.
anywhere.
Right, you can do it anywhere, in-house anyway. Pick
Pinch
one
it
end to make the nose, and then,
Okay.
all right, we're watching this video online, as you as well. Tape it shut,
Okay.
okay?
Is that a straw? No.
Yeah, then you're going to put it back on the straw. Cut out triangles to make fins. Oh. How do you attach the triangles? Tape them to the back end. Okay. All right, I dig it.
Oh, this seems like a lot of work.
We can probably buy a box of them already made.
Yeah, mine is not going to look like that, I can tell you.
Place the rocket straw and blow. You know that part?
Mm.
I can do that part. And that's it.
That's it.
And is 250 is the world record?
Yeah.
That seems very easily doable at
At
Grinch
Grinchmas.
Fest.
At Grinchfest, right.
We could do a world workout thing.
I think we got to follow this one and see how many people they get, and then we just need to smoke
Do
it.
the people need to make their own rockets? We need to find what the rules are. Because if not, then we just have.
Well, it gets done at the craft booth.
We do have a craft.
There's an arts
table.
and craft booth. Make paper rockets this year.
Get your paper
Grinch
rocket.
Make a Grinch rocket.
Make your Grinch rockets. Save that so we don't forget it. Bride. Now, this is one of my biggest
cool.
fears when I do weddings.
What?
My biggest fear when I do weddings. Bride heartbroken after walking into a practically empty wedding venue.
And nobody showed up.
I so worry when it's a late crowd and there's only 15 people there in the. I have yet to be to a wedding where people didn't show up. Everyone's always there. It's always a good crowd.
Yeah.
Kalina Marie and her husband Shane were expecting a beautiful wedding surrounded by friends and family cheering them on as they walked into a reception, but they got instead was every newlywed's nightmare. Marie took to TikTok to share the devastating reality of the doors opening to an almost empty venue. Walking hand in hand with static expressions, the bride and groom stepped inside the lavish decorated hall with their son and tried to come to terms with what happened to a handful of people can be seen celebrating with them. A somber cover of Miley Cyrus, When I Look at You, was their entrance song. The Masquerade Ball I have talked exclusively about for the last 10 months, the same ball I am not digitally invited over 75 people to, but also spend money to send 25 beautiful invitations out. Kalina wrote, 5 people showed up. Like, are you kidding me? As you see in the video, they enter the venue and no one is there. The invite said 1 p.m. My mom messaged me at 1:15 and said no one was there. My husband and I finally showed up at 2 o'clock to 5 people in a venue planned for 40. Despite the disappointing turnout, Marie said that she wasn't about to let her no-show guests ruin her special day. She said that they still made the most of it, sharing clips on the dance floor, and a few people did show up in the moment she and her husband had the first dance.
That is so sad.
They might have had the only dance.
Yeah.
Is this it?
That's
Yeah.
it. Look at the empty venue. Put it up on the thing there so they can.
I want to see it again. Show me again.
Oh,
Let's see if we're
she looks so
buying
pretty.
it.
Yeah.
Buying
Too
it.
convenient.
Look at her little. I like her dress. There's her everybody, and there's nobody.
But wouldn't you know there was nobody at your reception when there was nobody at the wedding?
When the parking lot's
Yeah.
empty.
Who was at the wedding?
Wait, did
Well,
they?
is this the wedding or is
oh.
this the reception? I would assume the reception.
No, that's because she's walking in with her husband.
Right.
But I would think maybe they had one of those things where people do like the private ceremony, and then they come and have the party with everybody. I don't agree with that, but some people I've seen it being a trend now.
I love that she called it lavish.
Yeah, that's not lavish.
Well, maybe people got
Lavish is what I got coming up.
Lavish is like
Every asset I own and some I got to rent are going out. It's crazy. They ask for so much stuff. It's going to be great. I can't wait.
Yeah, this looks like the back of like a church or something.
Right.
Not like a, not like a ballroom or something like that where you put in, you got people serving, appetizers running around in tuxedos. Like that to me is lavish. This is a nice party.
Right. A nice party.
Yeah.
That's a great way to put it. That's a hall reception.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's a hall
that could have been a
reception.
baptism, a birthday, anything.
Right. And he's wearing jeans.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get to what it is, all right? He's wearing jeans.
Yeah, but still, the fact that nobody showed up. If she did RSVP and they didn't show, they RSVP and didn't show up. Maybe she didn't RSVP. She just sent an invite and just assumed they were coming. That's another question.
Top Republican Michael McCall was detained at the airport for mixing Ambien with alcohol. This occurred 2 weekends ago at Dulles International Airport, according to a lawmaker who chairs the powerful House Foreign Affairs Committee. 2 weekends ago, I made a mistake, one of which I will take full responsibility. McCall, a Republican for Texas, said in a statement confirming the incident. I missed a flight to Texas and found myself disorientated in the airport. This is a result of a poor decision I made to mix Ambien, which I took in order to sleep on the upcoming flight, and some alcohol. Law enforcement officials briefly detained me while I waited for my family member to pick me up. A spokesperson said that McCall takes the medication because he's a nervous flyer.
Doesn't Ambien kind of sometimes cause like a little psychosis in people?
Right, makes you crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, on an airplane, that's not a good idea.
Right.
Take something else.
Right. Eat a gummy, you dummy.
Yeah, have a gummy, have something else.
Take your ass to sleep. Things you should do in the morning for more energy. I'm just going to wrap these up real quick because this is the final segment of this hour.
Okay.
Drink water, stretch, breathing exercises, avoid the snooze button, cold showers, light breakfast, sunlight exposure, and avoid stimulants like caffeine.
Wow, you just ruined my morning. That's everything I
agree with all this.
like all
I
of
drink
it.
a glass of water when I get up. I automatically stretch because I'm old. I'm a breather. I always have been a breather. Like, I believe in breathing to keep yourself calm. I never snooze.
I hate to snooze.
I don't believe in cold showers. I don't believe in light breakfasts. I don't believe in breakfast at all if I can get past it. And sunlight exposure is probably the most important part of your entire life.
But you're up when it's still dark.
And I drink coffee.
Yeah, you're up when it's still dark.
Sunlight is the most important part of your day. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to jump into conspiracy theories. It's Conspiracy Theory Thursday, something we kicked off last Thursday, and we're going to jump all into it next hour. I do want to thank some brand new sponsors that we have, and one of them is coming up right here inside the Big Mama Radio break. So hold on, more Big Mama Radio coming up next.
Playing big hits.
Big Mama Radio. They say Southwest Florida is the lightning capital of the world. So it only makes sense that the firm that knows Southwest Florida the best is Lightning Realty Group. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or rent, Lightning Realty Group is a full-service brokerage. They even offer complete management services for your property. So put them to work for you. Lightning Realty Group, taking Florida real estate by storm. 239-201-2951 or lightningrealtygroup.llc.com.
Cape Coral Towing and Recovery is your #1 source for car towing service, boat transport and towing, truck and commercial vehicle towing, motorcycle towing, commercial equipment towing, and flatbed towing service. There's never a convenient time to break down. But if you do, Cape Coral Towing and Recovery is here. With over 30 years of experience providing emergency towing service and roadside assistance to Cape Coral, Fort Myers, and surrounding areas.
Get full details at capetowing.net or give them a phone call at 239-458-3333. That's 239-458-3333.
Looking to buy or sell a home in beautiful Southwest Florida? Meet Sherry Sullivan from United Real Estate. As a lifelong resident of this amazing area, she knows where to buy your next home. With her local expertise, dedication, and commitment to clients, Sherry provides a personalized experience that makes buying or selling a home smooth and enjoyable. Sherry Sullivan is here to help you find your Florida dream home. Need a property manager? Just call Sherry. Experience what a dedicated realtor can do for you. Call Sherry Sullivan at 239-849-8892
Looking to take your hockey
today.
skills to the next level? Welcome to Razor Edge Hockey Academy's 2024 High Tempo Skills Training. Running from September through May, this program is designed for serious players who want to elevate their their game. Each day at Razor Edge Hockey Academy is packed with comprehensive training. On the ice, you'll master the essentials: shooting, edge work, body contact, stick handling, and body positioning. It's all about refining your skills to gain that competitive edge. But we don't stop there. Off the ice, train with the elite coaches of D1 Training of Fort Myers. You'll enhance your strength, speed, and agility. Everything you need to dominate on the ice. Plus, for our student athletes, Florida Sports Virtual Academy is here to empower you to reach your full potential. At FSVA, we dedicate ourselves to providing a safe, supportive community with exceptional academic excellence. Get their details at fsvaacademy.com. Are you ready to push your limits and redefine your game? For all the details and to secure your spot, visit FloridaWarriorsHockey.com. Spots are limited, so don't miss out. Razor Edge Hockey Academy. Cutting edge training, champion results. Your playlist non-stop.
Non-stop hits all day, every day. Every day, every day, every day.
The big hits. Big Mama.